To bring awareness to Guantánamo Bay's 24th year being open, folks in Augusta came out to call for its closure. For the last 5 years, demonstrators have been roadside outside of the Augusta Armory protesting the U.S. military prison center in Cuba that was opened on January 11th, 2002. According to reports, 15 men are currently held in Guantánamo. Of these, many are imprisoned without charges, with 3 cleared for relief. Frank Panopoulos, a human rights attorney who represented a recently released Guantánamo prisoner, has led these protests for several years. For him, these demonstrations are a way to keep Guantánamo and those imprisoned in people's minds in hopes to inspire change and action.
All of these injustices have to be talked about and raised and put out in the open. And so that's why we're here, and that's why it's important for me, having seen someone who has gone through a torture and a detention, being held without charge. You know, in our system, that's unconstitutional. It's important to speak up about all the others who are still imprisoned.
Pax Christi Maine, Peace Action Maine, and Maine Veterans for Peace are just some of the organizations who sponsor the demonstration every year.